to start logging in. And where is my other phone? Not the red phone, where's the black phone? Oh, it's right here. So we are technically live right now.
Oh my goodness. Can they hear us?
Yes, they can hear us right now.
Oh my goodness.
Calm down. Are
you nervous? My heart is now going the speed of lightning.
Oh gosh. There's nothing to be nervous about. You are...
just go faster.
Calm down, calm down. I got you. You know I always got you. Calm down. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll bring the folks on.
Oh my goodness, they can now hear us.
Mm-hmm. But let's see, because sometimes it's just a couple of people on at a time. So let's go. Log on. Mm-hmm.
Am I the first 9-year-old to actually be on a YouTube channel? I've seen other girls that were little, but they were like teenagers.
Well, I think you definitely be the first 9-year-old on my YouTube for sure. And then on top of that, you might be one of the youngest people who've ever done Photoshop on YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
All
well,
right.
Levi's probably is because he's younger than me.
Yeah, he's younger. So we're going to attempt to do this.
But I probably will be the first 3rd grader.
Okay.
Because I've almost looked at every YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And there hasn't been a 3rd grader.
Well,
I've seen girls, but like JoJo Siwa, she's past 3rd grade.
Right, and she still acts like she's a little kid.
And there's this YouTube channel called Boys vs. Girl. There's this girl that looks like JoJo Siwa, but she's not JoJo Siwa.
Okay.
But she's way past 3rd.
Okay, so you're just really excited that we're going to talk about being a 3rd grader?
No.
Or we're going to get into Photoshop tonight?
I just want to know, am I the first 3rd grader? So surprising.
All right, so are we ready to work?
Yes.
We only have 2 people right now, so it's not a lot of people. As a matter of fact, my thing is freezing though, so I don't know if that's true. All right, guys, you all, say something, say hi if you're there. It looks like I don't know if it's my computer or my phone is freezing up at the moment.
It might be your phone.
Calm down, Emma. Don't touch anything yet. I know you're eager. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I have everything.
I am really eager. And shy because I have no idea who these people are.
Yeah, they don't know you either. And that's the beauty of learning from people. You don't have to know people to learn. And
at least they finally get to see what I look like.
Yeah.
They've probably seen what you look like. They've heard my voice, but not actually me.
Right. Hey, Rona. Rona is one of my best customers and students.
Oh, her name's Rona
Evans Taylor. Rona, this is my niece. This is one of my munchkins that, one of my favorite distractions and aggravations.
Somebody said that I was adorable. Thank you.
Calm down. And Levi, you can go ahead and lean in just a little bit so they can... Oh, can he get that big head in the picture? There he is. So Levi will probably be doing one tomorrow. So the whole point and objective of this tonight is to show you all that even a newbie, whether you're an adult or a child, we can all get into this Photoshop life, okay? So...
Somebody just said something.
She's adorable. So cute.
Aww.
Okay.
You guys are so sweet.
Yes, they are very sweet. They're very loyal, sweet people, and that's why you have nothing to be afraid of. I wouldn't put you
6
anywhere.
People are here now.
Yes, Emma, 6 people. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are going to succeed at this today. So Emma has never used Photoshop before. She has played with Affinity Photo on the iPad.
And I'm really good.
So she's been playing with that for a couple of weeks. So all of my instructions will be straight up new to her. All right, so this is a template. This is the one that we just put out for today. And it's a tie-dye. So she has her own mouse. I have a mouse as well. And there will be some things that I may jump in for, but for the majority of everything will be done by
Me.
Miss Emma. All right, so let's get into it. First thing we're going to do with this template, we just freshly opened it up. We are going to go ahead and take off the visibility for the photos that are here right now. And I want you to, Emma, right click on the face of the photo, right click, and you'll see the name. And Belinda, as a matter of fact, you get this template for free because this is your beautiful little one on this template. So go ahead and turn it off. Turn the eyeball off.
It's freezing.
You need here, let's switch mice. Can you do it with this mouse?
I believe so.
Okay. She's left-handed, so she's using my right-handed mouse. Okay, is that one doing better for you? Okay, now you're going to right-click only when I say right-click, but everything else will be a left-click. So go ahead and right-click on the other photo, or you can see that they're there, so you can turn that one off.
Left-click.
If I say click, it's always a left-click, and then if I say right-click, yep, you turn it off. And so now we see that we have a clean image here. We have the words birthday chick, but we have some options there. So I want you to show people the options for the words. Scroll back up.
All right. They are.
Oh, wait a second, Emma. Calm down. Turn off the eyeball for birthday chick and turn on the eyeball for congrats grad. Okay, so you have an option that says congrats grad. Turn off the eyeball for congrats grad and turn on the eyeball for nothing can stop my shine. And nothing can stop my shine. That's the one that we're going to work on today. Now we're going to remove the background from a photo that Emma just took. So we'll go to the Chrome down here. And of course, I'm going to let her do it herself. So go to the folder.
Okay, so we're going to go to the folder.
You're going to find your picture and you're going to hold it and drag it onto the screen. Drop it. All right, it's automatically cutting out the background. Looks good. Scroll down just a little bit. Is it letting you scroll?
No, but I want to use. Oh.
You can scroll on this side right here. Just pull it down just a little bit.
Oh, I think
you have to do left click, not right click. There you go. All right. So go ahead and hit download right there.
Download, and we're going to do.
Go do download.
Download. Processing, downloading.
And you go ahead and hit save.
Save.
All right, so now that image, Emma, calm down. You just follow directions. She's just ready to run the channel already. Okay, so it will pop up over here in just a moment. Right? Okay, so now let's go back to Photoshop. Bring your Photoshop back up.
Which one? Oh.
Click on the PS.
PS.
Okay, now you're going to drag this picture.
Okay.
Wait, make sure that you select the top picture, top photo here. I said just select it. No. Just select it.
Right click?
No, yeah. If I don't say right click, it's just a regular left click. So select it. That way, you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to do anything else.
Oh.
So you're going to come over here.
And then we're going to take it and drag it?
Drag it onto the artboard here. Onto the middle of the shirt. Drop it. Perfect. See how easy that was? And the reason why I told you to select that layer is because if you have that layer selected, it will automatically go on top of whatever layer you had selected.
But if you don't, it would go on it? No,
it might go somewhere random where you don't know. So go ahead and make this picture bigger by grabbing this corner box and making it bigger.
Okay.
Very good. Right there. It's good. And then
you can like actually move it?
Yes.
Oh, there we
move
go.
it wherever you want it to be. And it's fine that it covers up the 2020 a little bit. That's fine. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to fade off the bottom of the picture. Do you want to see your fingers? Okay. So hit enter on the keyboard. Hit enter.
Okay.
All right, so the next step we're going to do is we're going to fade off the bottom of the picture. Y'all know I don't like hard lines, so we're going to do that by adding a layer mask. So it is disabled here. So we'll go to layer.
Okay.
Layer here at the top of the menu.
Oh, there was two.
I see that. Layer. We're going to go to layer mask. Layer mask.
Layer mask.
No. Layer mask. Go to edit, undo.
What the?
Hold on. You just did a clipping mask.
Oh.
Edit, undo.
Undo clipping mask.
Right. So to go to layer.
Layer.
Layer mask and
Oh,
stop.
there it was.
Layer mask and then do reveal all.
Layer mask.
Reveal all.
all.
Okay, so what happened just now?
Oh, so we just got a layer mask?
Right, there's a layer mask. The layer mask is white. White reveals and black conceals. So if we wanted to conceal and we wanted to cover up some of this bottom part down here, we would use the color black. So we have black selected. Let's grab our paintbrush, which is there.
Okay.
And we're going to make sure that we have a soft paintbrush. We're not going to paint anywhere just yet. What I want you to see is how big this brush is. Okay?
Yeah, that's too big.
You're going to see in just a moment what it does. You're going to come to the bottom of the image and you're not going to go all the way over. You're just going to use the paintbrush to kind of skim across the bottom of the picture. Okay, see how that kind of faded off the edge? Okay, that's it. So now you don't have a hard line on your photo. So you have the words, nothing can stop my shine. I'm going to show you how to, let's leave the words like they are and let's see if you like the colors of, now let me control the mouse for just a second.
Oh, we're here.
Okay, so calm down. Let me go ahead and turn it off. So you have your grayscale here.
Which is how tie-dye it really is.
Right. Okay, so what you're going to do is click on the, first click on the radial.
The
right
first
there, right
one.
there. Okay, so this one, if you click on the gradient there, click on it. Click on the middle of it, double click it. There you go. So you'll see that there's a gradient selected there. Click on that gradient. And this is a gradient that I prepared earlier. I call it Lisa Frank. And move one of those to the left or to the right. And stop. You see how it updated on the picture? So you're actually editing the colors just based on this gradient.
So we can
here.
actually take like a color like purple and actually put it together to make it rise or to mix it.
Right, so let's go ahead and cancel that because we don't want to mess anything up. I just want to show you can change that. Yeah, you can go to cancel. Now turn off the visibility for the radial one.
Which is back to the original color.
Now turn on this one. This second one is a linear gradient. So a linear gradient is a gradient that goes in a line. Double click on that linear gradient. Okay, and right now I want you to see there's an angle. It's 55.19. I want you to drag that angle to a different location. Drop it. Let it go. And see how it changed the gradient to a different angle?
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it like can switch where you want it to.
Exactly. So we'll go to cancel that. And then there's a third option to change the colors. Go ahead and turn off the visibility for the linear gradient and turn on the visibility for individual colors. All right, so this one.
Which is literally the original.
Okay, so these are the individual colors. We're going to expand that folder there. So click on that arrow for where it says individual colors on the arrow. There you go. So it expanded it. And you can see that there are different colors there. I want you to select the orange color. So the one that says that has the orange. Yeah, you can turn it off, turn it back on. And I want you to double click on the word color overlay. Double click. There you go. So go to the color overlay.
Double click.
Just click on it one time. And see there's a color that's there, right?
So we can actually
change that color to any color that you want.
Teal, my favorite. Nah, baby blue. Okay.
Now, if that's the color you want?
Yeah.
Okay, say okay. And I want you to do the same thing to the yellow. So scroll down till you see the yellow. All right, double click on the color overlay, the word color overlay. Double click on it. Okay. And click on the yellow swatch, and change it to any other color you want. And you can preview what the color looks like just by letting it go. See how it previews it for you? So you can pick that color, you can pick a different color.
I'm going to take this color and actually going to match it with the mask. I'm going to hit OK on both of them.
And hold on just a second, Emma. Hold on just a second.
this.
Hold on just a second. Let me make sure that it's still live because I have an issue on my computer right now. Let's see. I'm on my phone right now. Hand me the red phone. Well, I don't want you to knock anything over. Hold on. Let's see. Give them just a second. Take your little break. You're doing a great job so far, okay?
Yeah.
You're doing an excellent job. And I see you tried to pick. Oh, you know what? We could have picked the color from the mask. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, you used the color picker?
Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention. I was right about the video.
I actually took the color of the mask and it popped up and previewed it. That's why I want to change the blue here to the flower or the glowing words.
So I'm going to ask the folks, y'all let me know if you're still there. Okay, they said, we're still here. We're good. Okay, awesome. So Chrissy Pooh told you before, she said, don't be afraid, Emma. I just learned today myself. All right, Chrissy Pooh, get it. All right, so
change this one back to a color of which will match the flower.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this. So it already shows that I have my color picker. I'm going to choose this. But that's a little bit dark. So it already shows that I have my color picker. I'm going to choose this.
Okay, hold on. I know you're all excited to hear yourself. Let me pause it. All right.
Maybe I can actually do this to make it a little bit bigger, or I can.
Or you can choose a totally different color. It's all up to you. It's your creativity.
But if I want to take the glowing words or the yellow.
You want to take it back to the yellow or orange?
Yellow or...
Now the problem is that's an effect, so it's not going to get the true color. So if you want the true colors, just select it in the color palette there. And you might have to do like a little bit brighter version of it to make it really work.
Like that?
It's up to you, however you like it.
I'm going to have to get closer and look and...
Now, I'll tell you this, you want to get closer?
There we go. Wait, no, it's a little darker.
Do control, hold down control, and do plus. Control.
Is this control?
That's control. Then plus. That zooms in. So now when you're trying to select the color, you can see better. Calm down. You just had to do it yourself, huh?
No, I actually needed to see.
Okay, now the problem is you can't.
There we go.
That's the color you want. Say okay.
But it's a little bit.
It's a little. Well, the thing is, in that area, the tie dye is naturally a little darker. So you may have to manually, like you just did, manually change it a little bit.
A bit up.
Now, what you're doing right now, you're going more towards the white. That is the lightness of the color. When you go more towards here, that is the saturation of the color, whether it's a pure pink or more like a baby pink.
I might make it gold because there's gold here.
Okay, we'll zoom out and see.
And dark.
What I'm basically letting you know is, okay, that looks good. So hit okay.
Okay, and then okay again.
Okay, so is that the color that you want to go with there? All right, so I like the color. I want you to, let's go to the word nothing. So I want you to right click on the word nothing. You have to make sure that you're on the move tool now. Just hit escape. Okay. Right click on nothing. There you go. You want to right click on the actual word nothing. And see how it gives you the option for nothing? That's the word nothing. So I want you to double click on that FX.
This one?
The FX. The actual word FX. So if you double click on it, those are the effects. Double click with the left click. Here you go. So if you go to the color overlay.
Color overlay.
Okay, so you'll see that it's white. So it has a white color overlay.
So it's like white. It's just glowing.
Yes. So let me show you where the glow is. Go to your drop shadow there.
There's the 4.
Go to the first one and then you'll see. Just turn it back on and you go to it. See how it's pink? So if you want to, let's say you want to make it purple or teal.
I want to make it like the color of here. Too dark.
Now you have to also keep in mind that if you want this to glow, it has to be brighter colors.
How do
You want to, okay,
I want to
just say,
preview it.
it is previewing. That's what I'm saying. It's different ways that that's displaying right now. So just say okay. If that's where you want it, say okay. And then go to the next drop shadow. That one has a different pink, so double click on that one and choose what pink you want for that. Right now it's kind of a purpley pink.
Wait, the new one's a little bit darker. I want to make it a little bit.
Well, then you can always manually push it wherever you want it. If it's picking a color that you don't like, then make the color right. Make the color whatever you want it to be. There you go.
A little bit like that.
Okay,
like
say okay.
an eraser color.
Okay, so go to the next drop shadow color. And that one is a darker pink. Now,
It's
I want you to
really
keep in mind the way that that is set up. You see how it's a darker, hot color?
Mm-hmm.
So you can choose your pink. Choose your pink from the mask, like you were doing before. Okay. Now, I want you to make sure that you shift this to where it's a darker color, darker to the right. Come to the right.
Oh, stopped.
Yeah, just drag it. So you want a bolder color than what you had before. Okay, so that's a bolder.
See how it just got lighter?
Say okay. What you're doing, what I'm getting you to understand is that the original colors that were there went from lighter to darker. So you're going to have to also go from lighter to darker.
So like the whole bottom, the drop shadow
is black. Leave that alone.
Stay there.
Yeah, go to the inner shadow. Okay, then you have another option to change that color. You can use your color picker if you want and then shift from there.
Go ahead and get this top flower this time. Wait, but the top flower is a little red. So I'm going to do a dot on the mask, this dot here. And I'm going to make it really light.
Okay.
Kind of like that.
All right, say okay.
So it kind of looks like reddish, pinkish.
Right. And go to
this.
Leave the color overlay white because you want it to stay white. Say okay. Zoom out. Control minus. And see how now that pink looks different than the pink you have here?
Mm-hmm.
And I like the pink that you chose. So what I want you to do is copy the layer style from nothing. So right click. Right here. Right click on the effects. Do and then do copy layer style. And then I want you to paste the layer style on my shine. So roll up just a little bit. Scroll up. You have to scroll up over here probably. Here you go. So go to my shine, right click, and paste layer style. And what you did was you just copied everything that you did there. You just copied it and pasted it down there.
Except this one, if you see that, it's a little lighter.
No, it's the exact same.
Do you not see that?
It's because it's different colors is touching. So what this particular effect does is if it's on a dark pink, it affects it differently than if it's on a black. So leave that alone. Leave that alone. That looks good. The can't stop brings the orange in. I think that's good. And technically, you have completed editing this template. Let's say that you wanted to change the words.
I think I might. What if I actually wanted to like put doubles, like with the one that the person that we began with, how she had 3 of her.
Okay, well that was if we had different pictures. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's take this photo that you have here, right? I want you to right click on the words where it says snap, right click, and I want you to duplicate the layer. And say okay. And then I want you to hold down Control and hit T. Control T. That's going to transform. I want you to make this one super big.
Oh.
You got it?
Oh, I think I'm doing right.
You have to get on that corner and drag it up. There you go. Okay, stop. And hit enter to lock it in.
Where I want it?
Hit enter.
Really don't like when it actually hits.
Okay, well, just hit enter because I'm going to show you something else. Enter. There you go. Now I want you to drag that one below the smaller picture. No, not the mask. Drag where the words are. There you go. Scroll down a little bit so you can see your levels. Take that one and drag it below the other layer. There you go.
We go.
Okay, now what I want you to do is change this opacity. Change it down to like 10%. Well, maybe more like 20. Right there. Something like that. Now I want you to take that picture, change it back down to like 20. Okay, good. Now take that photo and move it around somewhere. So it's kind of like a reflection. See that? Mm-hmm. And then what I want you to be aware of is that that part gets cut off, right? Because it's a sleeve. So you don't want to cut your eye.
Which part gets...
Anything that's outside of here, because your shirt will be a smaller shirt. There you go. So you want to make sure that you keep your face inside of the printable area. And then if you want to, you can make it a little bit smaller. You can make it a little bit
smaller.
Control T. It's going to allow you to transform it. And then you can pull it in from the corners again. There you go. Cool, I like it. Now let's say you wanted another one on the other side and we wanted to flip it, right? So hit enter to lock in that size. Enter. Now you're going to right click on the words again, and this time you're going to duplicate. Right click, duplicate layer.
Duplicate layer.
Say okay.
Okay.
And then I want you to Control T, which is also going to transform it. And then this time I want you to right click on the picture, and then you're going to flip it horizontal. Okay, see I flipped the other way? Now when you drag it, hold down the shift key. Well, it's a little too late now. But if you held down the shift key, it would only take it left or right without moving it. And I think I like it before where you had it where it was about, let's say, because when it doubled up, it looked really good. So change the opacity to 40. What's 24 plus 24?
24 plus 24. So you have 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2. Wait. 24 plus 24. 8. That's not 2 digit.
Yeah, it's 8. 48.
44.
48.
Wait, what? 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Right, and then 4 plus 4 equals?
8.
So put 48 instead of 24, put 48. You can actually type in the number too.
Yeah, I saw that.
So type in the number 48.
48.
Okay, and see how it's a little bit darker? I like that. So go ahead and do that for the other one too. 48. And voila! Woohoo! Perfection. So you can move it around if you want. Let me see if anybody has any questions right now, because we are about to be done, because we said we'll be done by 9:30.
They'll probably say sweet things about me.
Calm down.
And if they say I'm chubby, I am chubby.
Calm down, Emma. We're not even, no, you are not.
It's true.
Emma, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
You are perfect just the way that you are. Okay. See, somebody says they're learning so much, right? Just from watching you today. He said Emma makes it look really easy. Oh, this shirt template, Chrissy Poo, this is one that I just did today. So this one will be available online. If not tonight, it'll be available tomorrow. All right. So everybody says, great job. Look, Emma. Great job.
Wow. Sorry I gave hearts.
Okay, so does anyone else have any questions? She says, you are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Aww.
That means a lot. It means that you just be proud of yourself for how you are. You hear me? Okay. All right, guys. So it's almost 9:30. We get a lot of awesome jobs and all of that good stuff.
Oh, one just came.
Oh, somebody says great job, and I see those 3 stripes behind you. Yeah, that's my little gown for getting my PhD in industrial engineering, UCF. I don't use it for anything other than just hanging on the back of my closet door for right now.
Wait,
but
what?
it is what it is.
I will post my updated picture in the group.
Okay, awesome. Okay.
Chrissy Pooh said that.
Mhm.
Chrissy Pooh, you are amazing.
All right. She's giving you a virtual high five, Chrissy Pooh. All right, loves. Well, that is it for tonight.
Oh, Kimberly gave me hearts. Thank
Very
you.
good. Yeah. So y'all showing Emma love. I appreciate that. So we'll be tuning in tomorrow. So after this, y'all might want to stay. I don't know. Are we live anymore? Because it looks like it went off.
Nope. We're still streaming live.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is show you how you would break this up and print it. And then tomorrow we'll actually do a demo. Emma's going to make her own shirt and Levi's going to make his own shirt. So we'll finally get the Oliver print method done. And I'll show you how to do it if you're using roll media. And then I will also show you how to do it if you are using the 13 by 19 sheets. So this will be very interesting. Kids will make their own shirts tomorrow. Pray for me, guys. All right, loves. Yes, yes. I can't wait either. So I've been looking forward to doing this for you all too. So I'm just happy I have my my loves and my distractions. Oh, roll media is basically the sublimation paper is on a roll. You can purchase it 13 inches wide and however long it comes. And I cut it down into 36-inch long paper. So instead of a whole bunch of 13 by 19 pieces, you can do most shirts.
Somebody just said, what is a roll media?
I was just answering that. You weren't listening.
I had no idea.
But because I'm answering it right now while you interrupt me trying to be all cute on YouTube. You better get your life, girl.
I'm not trying to be cute. They just say I am.
Oh, calm down. All right.
The first two comments.
Calm down. I'm telling them what roll media is right now. All right. So I will show you all tomorrow. Sit down, Emma. I'll show you all tomorrow what roll media is, and it definitely cuts down on the number of tiles that you have to do. So most designs can be done with either 3 sheets of roll paper or 4 sheets if it's like a size larger where you need to get the extra sleeves and stuff in there. So I will demonstrate that a little bit tonight. So y'all give me a moment to get the kids together, and probably about 20 minutes I'll show you how to chop this image up and get it ready for print. And then tomorrow we'll actually demonstrate really printing it and putting it together. All right, loves.
Yay.
So we're gonna say good night for now. And
Levi's video.
Levi's, we're gonna do his tomorrow because it's getting late. Okay, and I want y'all to have
It is almost night already.
It is definitely night already. Okay, so thanks to the corona, we're staying up a little later than normal. So it gives us an opportunity to stay up with you all and get some creative assignments done. So this is homework too, guys. I want you to encourage your kids to do this stuff. If they're home with you and bothering the mess out of you, please put them to work. You'll be surprised how easy it is for kids to catch on to this type of stuff and be able to help you out. So let me know if you have any questions. We may even be doing a kids version of this in the near future. So we're just testing this out, seeing how it goes, seeing how my stress levels can commit to this assignment. But so far so good. I love my little aggravations. So we're going to keep it moving, and we'll continue this in about 30 minutes to show you how to chop it up and get it ready for print. And then tomorrow we'll do a live demo of them pressing their own shirts.
And I appreciate you guys supporting me throughout this video.
Very good. Yes, and I appreciate it too, guys. You guys are awesome as always. We thank you, and I love you. I'll check you soon. Bye.
Hamburger.
Hold on. Wait, let me get the good mouse, because you got my good mouse. I got the jacked up one. Calm down, girl. All right.
We gotta have some